must have been cold there in my shadow, to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind, so I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long, a beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero, and everything I would like to be? I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I could fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, night, I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Fly away. You let me fly so high. You, the wind beneath my wings. Oh, you, the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly so high against the sky, so high I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo. And a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start our service today, a quick reminder to please turn your mobile phones to silent or preferably to off.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your love. Oh, Lord, only time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still
Family, friends and loved ones, welcome to Point Clare Cemetery. On behalf of Wally, Lee and Steve, Robbie, Sam and James and all family members and loved ones, we thank you for being here. It's a great comfort to the family seeing so many lovely faces and all of you showing your support and ongoing love at this time of sadness. My name is Maureen and I'm honoured to be your celebrant. Before this celebration of life and love begins, the family would like to invite and acknowledge family members and loved ones who cannot be present here today, and they will all be represented by the lighting of the candle. I now invite Lee and Sam to please come forward and light the candle. Thanks, James. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Sam. This candle now alight before us is also an acknowledgement of the legacy that Robyn has gifted us. Her devoted and loving husband of 51 years, Wally. Her children, Lee, Robbie and Sam. And Wally and Robyn's grandchildren, Kainan and Skylar. And we fondly mention Robyn's fur babies, T the dog, and her 65 guinea pigs. The light from this candle is a beacon that will guide and protect us. When it is shared, the light never diminishes and always warms us with love. Thanks, James. Robbie, I'm sorry. Okay. So we gather here today in a common bond of love, to comfort and support each other, to shed some tears, to smile, to recollect special times shared, as we respectfully celebrate and honour the life of a very much loved, humble, honest, giving, feisty, selfless, caring, kind, lovable, and very nice lady who has now been very sadly lost to us. And the beautiful lady I speak of is Robyn Markham, warmly known as Mum, the Tasmanian Devil, Turtle, Nan, Auntie Robyn, and Great Auntie Robyn, and Mrs. Markham, depending on where she sits in your heart. You know, sometimes people come into our lives and before we realise it, they have made an impression, a memory, or a mark in our hearts and in our minds just simply by being who they are. They radiate a natural openness, welcoming us into their home without hesitation, inspiring us with their kindness and their creativity, along with their unconditional love for everyone, and who care for us with genuine interest. Robyn was definitely that lady, and that was why she was known as everyone's mum, and she was loved and respected by so many. She was held in the highest regard. And whilst we think of her passing here today with perhaps many mixed emotions, we should recall her life with respect, family love, purpose, and much happiness. For Robyn and Mum breathed life, love, heart and soul into her family. She believed that the path to her happiness was by giving, and she did so selflessly throughout her life, always putting the needs of others before her own. And she did this very willingly with her big, generous heart. Her life was defined by the people she loved and cared for. Robyn, Mum and Nan was certain, more than anyone, that love, honesty and kindness make good people. Robyn was always supportive, always encouraging. Nothing was ever too much trouble for her, and she saw the best in everyone. Robyn's grandchildren brought so much joy to her life. She always had lollies for them, and they were the apple of her eye, and really they could do no wrong. She also had a favourite son-in-law, but Robyn forgot to tell me which one it was. Robyn also had a kaleidoscope of creative talents. She was generous to a fault. She could sew, and she could sew well. She could knit and crochet. Robyn did charity work for many organisations. She knitted hats for little preemie babies. She made sensor blankets. She sewed for the Kindy Farm and Animal Rescue. Robyn had her own stall at the Easter show, showcasing her garments for the guinea pigs. This was a very successful business where her goods and products were sent overseas, and Robyn was known by the title Guinea Pig Grandma. Robyn was also of service to the community. She ran Woi Woi Touch on the peninsula and was involved with netball. Mum and Robyn gave of her heart. She loved all animals and absolutely adored little babies. Anyone who entered Robyn and Wally's home was treated like family. Everyone was so very special to her. Robyn was also a lady who just enjoyed the simple pleasures that life offered, like gardening. She was always so happy in her garden, growing plants, especially orchids. She also loved bingo. Bingo and, of course, the odd occasion, a flutter on the pokies. Shopping. Robyn loved nothing more than to find a bargain. And I have it on very good authority that she has a wonderful collection of shoes and handbags. Growing up around Erskineville, Chippendale and Annandale with her siblings, Robert, Trevor, Cheryl and David, she was very proud of her heritage and barracked for the Newtown Jets. Robyn had a good sense of warped humour. She was down to earth, practical. She was outgoing. She loved listening to Diana Ross. She also loved to watch The Young and the Restless and all the medical shows on TV. And of course, she loved nothing better than at 4:30 p.m. every day to watch The Bold and the Beautiful. And we can certainly forgive her for that today. Everyone just loved Robyn, and in return, she loved each and every one of you too. Each person here today has been a part of her significant life in your own individual and very special way. Robyn was one of the wisest, the feistiest, the bravest, the most giving, and the best. And you know what? What a terrific way to go through life, and what a fine example to us all. And now we come to the heart of the service, as I share some very special words and memories from family members. So first up, I share from her husband, Wally. And Wally, with your permission, I will begin. Thank you. My best friend, my wife, the mother of my children, we have had a wonderful 51 years of marriage. We've had our ups and downs, but our love was strong. That always brought us back together. I love you. That's from Wally. However, I feel this service wouldn't be complete until we talk a little bit more about the great love shared between Wally and Robyn. As we heard, they were married for 51 years. They had 3 wonderful children. They were each other's best friend, parents, grandparents, extended parents to many, each other's true love, and devoted to one another. And I dedicate this poem that spells out the word love to both of them. L is for laughter they had along the way, and O is for optimism they gave each other every day. V is for value, for being each other's best friend, and E is for eternity, for their love shall be eternal and will never, ever end. So that's for you and Robyn, Wally. And now I speak on behalf of Lee, Wally and Robyn's eldest daughter, and Lee, with your permission, I will begin. Mum, we had our battles over the years, and I never, ever, ever won one of them. You were a hard ass on me in my teenage years, but you had to be, with such a wild child. As I've got older, I understand why I think this is the reason I turned out to be so strong and independent. You are the strongest, the most stubborn woman I know. I just hope I have half your strength. Thank you for all your patience whilst trying to teach me how to sew and knit. God knows you must have needed a truckload of it. And thank you for all the times I would come home drunk in the early hours of the morning, and you would make me get dressed in my touch footy gear before going to bed. Then wake me up, put me in the car, drive me to touch, then wake me up just before running on. I will never forget the time that you got me a fake ID, and you and Auntie Susie took me and Leanne to our first strip show at the ripe old age of 16. A couple of weeks ago, you asked me to look after everyone, and you made me promise you. I just hope you know I will keep this promise until we meet again. The void you have left will always be filled with sadness and joy. I've been so privileged to have you for my mum. The memories will always be in my heart and keep me strong for the future. You are our mum and also a mother to many. For all who have had the privilege of knowing you, you have touched the lives of many. I love you forever, and I will miss you for always. P.S. I bet you're already playing bingo with Nan. And now I share on behalf of Steve, one of the chosen son-in-laws. And with your permission, I will read it out. Rob, thank you for welcoming me into your loving family. We had some good times and lots of baked dinners over the years. I promise to look after your girl always and keep an eye on everybody else. I will miss my sneaky chocolates that you would give me. You will be sadly missed. And now I read on behalf of Robbie and Robyn's son. And Robbie, with your permission, thank you, I'll read out. Mum mothered everyone. So much so that all my friends would often call her Mum. She took this as a compliment and never shied away from being there for others who needed support in one way or another. Thank you for teaching me how to be a father to your grandchildren. Thank you for letting me have a shoulder to lean on when I had something on my mind. I love you, Mum. Thanks, Robbie. And now I share on behalf of Sam, Wally and Robyn's baby daughter. With your permission, Sam, I will begin. Thank you. Thank you for being my mum, taking the time to teach me things I needed to turn into a strong, independent woman like you. Thank you for picking me up when I was down. Even when you weren't 100%, you were always there. Thank you for buying Adara and introducing me into exhibiting. We have made some new friends in the club who will miss you at the shows. Thank you for teaching me to sew, including me in your guinea pig grandma. The kids will miss FaceTime and snuggles with Nanny. I miss our FaceTime every day. All I want to do is call you but can't, as I don't have Heaven's phone number. I will not say goodbye. I will say see you later, until the day we meet again. Love you, Mum, my little turtle. And now I share from Sam's husband, James, the other chosen son-in-law. Thanks, James. I'll read out. When we lose someone special, it can be hard to let go. How can you say goodbye to a person that meant so much? All I could think of is a quote by J.M. Barrie. Never say goodbye, because goodbye means going away, and going away means forgetting. So I will not say goodbye, but say see you later. I will promise to look after your baby with every fibre of my being. You will be sadly missed. Love you, Mum. Thanks, James. So we've all heard some moving and honouring words about this beautiful and loving lady, Robyn. And now we have the opportunity for the family to come forward, and they're going to place a red rose with Mum, Nan and Robyn. And it's time for the family to say their gentle and personal goodbyes. And for all our other guests, we have a gum leaf tribute. And this is a beautiful Aboriginal tradition where you wipe your forehead with the gum leaf, or you scoop a tear up with the gum leaf, and then you leave it with Robyn. And that symbolises a piece of you will always eternally be with her. And we're going to listen You Will Never Walk Alone by Jerry and the Pacemakers.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on
the storm. Hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
And I now share a special poem chosen by the family, and it is called My Mother Kept a Garden. My mother kept a garden of the heart. She planted all the good things that gave our lives its start. She turned us to the sunshine and encouraged us to dream, fostering and nurturing the seeds of self-esteem. And when the winds and rains came, she protected us enough, but not too much. She knew we would need to stand up strong and tough. Her constant good example always taught us right from wrong, markers for our pathway to last our whole lives long. We are our mother's garden, and we are her legacy. And I hope today she feels the love reflected back from all of us here. And on behalf of all the Markham family, they would like to thank everyone for taking the time out of your day today to share in this celebration of love and Robyn's life. The family would like to especially thank all doctors, social workers and wonderful nurses from Gosford Hospital. They went above and beyond with their care and their tenderness. Please know everyone's concern and love has been greatly appreciated. All of you added to the quality of Mum, Robyn, Nan and Nanny's life in your own individual and very special way, and the family thank you all so very much. And now we come to the formal part of the service, where it is time for us to say farewell, thank you and goodbye to Robyn. So Robyn, you closed your eyes and were taken to a beautiful garden place and left us to try to understand. Others are taken this we know, but you are ours, and we loved you so. You'll be in our thoughts every day. In our hearts you'll always stay. A silent prayer and a tear too. We will always love you and miss you. Go with our love in time we'll understand. Go with our blessings into loving, caring, gentle, tender hands. So we take time now to fill our hearts with love as we thank Robyn for all the lessons that she has taught us. You have taught us that family always comes first. You have taught us to have no judgment. You have taught us how to love. You have taught us to stand up on your own 2 feet. You have taught us and instilled in us good family values. You have taught us to be brave and strong. You have taught us that your love has made all of us better people. And for all of that, we thank you. But most importantly, Robyn would want us to remember that she loved us. And the world has been a better, more creative, kinder, compassionate, pet-loving and brighter place for having known her. Friends, family and loved ones, if you are able, I kindly invite everyone to be upstanding. Tenderly and reverently, we commit Robyn, Mum and Nan's earthly body and gentle soul to return to Mother Earth. Your beautiful spirit is now free, now freed from the challenges of earthly living. All your earthly duties are now complete. So leave us now without effort, without worry, and with no regrets. You have our permission and our blessing to leave. Rest now in gentle peace. We're just going to pop the orchid on top. Going to ask Wally to do the honours and prepare Robyn for her journey back to Mother Earth. Ashes to ashes, earth to earth, and dust to dust. Goodbye and farewell, dear friend. And we now have some beautiful rose petals to sprinkle with Robyn. And let us remember, goodbyes are not forever. Goodbyes are not the end. They simply mean we will miss you until we meet again.
If you need me, call me. No matter you are, no matter how far. Just call my name and I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain, for winter's cold. Who can stop me, baby, 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 you're my goal. I know you must follow the sun wherever it leads. But remember, if you should fall short of your desires, remember life holds for you one guarantee: you'll always have me. And if you should miss my loving one of these old days, if you should ever miss the arms that used to hold you so close, or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly, just remember what I told you the day I set you free. I may not be able to express the depths of the love I feel for you, but a writer put it very nicely when he was away from the one he loved. He sat down and he wrote these words: I told you you could always count on me. From that day on, I made a vow that I'll be there when you want me. Some way, somehow, I'll be there. Yes, I will. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you.
Thank you, family and loved ones. This now concludes our beautiful service for Robyn. So everyone, please stay safe, stay well, and God bless. Thank you.